Okay, so good evening. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Cute, Curvy, Confident. There you go. Cute, no, look, cute, curvy, confident convos. And what are we talking about tonight? We are talking about gratitude and weight loss. Yes, there is a connection, believe it or not. Gratitude is connected to lots of things. And sometimes things that are just as simple as can be, we are the ones who make things hard. So let me tell you about how is gratitude connected to weight loss. And I'm going to give you 3 ways that gratitude is connected to weight loss. The first thing, reaching your goal. When you are grateful for your life and the things that you have and the things that you don't have to struggle for, the things that we often take for granted, it raises your vibration. And we're going to do a show on vibrations too, because I want to teach you guys how to really utilize the elements of the earth that we just take for granted. And we don't utilize those things that will make us happier and healthier. When your vibration is high, you are a lot healthier because you're happier. And when you just radiate positive energy, you have no choice but to be happy. If you are joining us tonight, please, hey, Sherry Berry. I love Sherry, y'all. So if you are here tonight, just like Sherry did, she has given permission for StreamYard to use her name, so that way I'll know when you guys are leaving comments. Okay, so back to the gratitude. Reaching your goals. When your vibrations are high and you wake up just saying to God, I'm so grateful to be here another day. My grateful, pardon me, or my gratitude affirmation is I say that I am grateful for all things given and all things yet to be given, and I humbly contribute back to this world, making it better. That's important to me. I don't just want to be here. I want to be here and I want to do something. I want my children to have good things to say about me when it's time for me to transition my energy to something else. So your first way, connecting gratitude to weight loss, is reaching your goals and increasing your vibration, and it has staying power. So you know how you get motivated for a few minutes, you know how you go to church on Sunday, right, and the preacher's like really good and you get all motivated, and then by Wednesday you're about ready to wring somebody's neck. That's motivation. But when you have gratitude and you are disciplined and focused, that can last you for the entire week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, because it becomes a part of who you are. And so it has staying power. Gratitude does. The second thing in gratitude is it will allow you to better accept the things that you may not be that good at right now. It allows you to give yourself forgiveness and to be able to, when you say to yourself, when you check yourself and you say, you know what, I said I was going to drink a gallon of water today, but I only drank, 64 ounces. So are you looking at your glass as being half full? Or are you looking at your glass as being half empty? When you're grateful, you will always look at that glass as being half full. And for someone like me, I'm constantly thinking, okay, how can I fill this glass up? How can I fill it up? Hey, Celeste, hi, beautiful. So I'm just thinking, okay, how can I fill the rest of my glass up? Because once I fill that glass up, and my vibrations are still increasing and all of those things, guess what? Everybody gets that overflow. I have to love myself first because I have to be available for my family, my husband, even my dog, y'all. I love him too. He's precious, right? So my overflow, and it's overflowing all the time because God is amazing to me. So, and that's where I give from. So it's important to me that I have that gratitude, because then I'm able to take criticism a little bit better, especially when it comes to something that I love. Now, work or something that I'm not sure that, I want to be fooling with. But it does help me a lot in work too, because you just have to chuck it up and just be like, You know what? Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. So just let me just do my best and do my job with integrity. Same thing with my life. It's like, if you mess up with the water, you think about it and you look at, okay, well, I've drank 64 ounces. That's good. So tomorrow I will attempt to do another gallon and maybe 4 more ounces and make sure that I get myself up to that gallon. So it allows you to take that constructive criticism when you are grateful for things. And the last thing, I had to say this for last. It's only 3 things, right? These things are very simple. The last one is it's just powerful. So when you are grateful for things, guess what? You attract more things to be grateful for. You know why? Because you're looking through rose-colored glasses, and I mean that in a good way. We don't use that term in a positive way. We always use it as a negative to me. I think when people use it, people say, take off your rose-colored glasses, like it's not all rosy color. Well, guess what? My life is rosy as it can be. When I wake up absolutely feeling amazing. And, one thing that I always say as soon as I wake up is thank you, God, for another day to live in my purpose and to change lives. And that means something to me. Do you know how powerful that is? It's powerful. And the fact that I'm grateful for every little thing, even the things that don't necessarily make me happy, because I have to be grateful for those things too, because guess what? I use them as learning experiences. So now I'm more knowledgeable. Now I know that I don't want to do this, or I may have someone that's in my life that's toxic and not as, nice or contributing to my growth. So I'm not going to be mad at that person forever. I'm going to be grateful that God showed me that person. And now I know that I don't necessarily need that person in my circle to help me to grow. I wish that person well, but it allows me to move that person out the way so that I can attract more things that are going to make me grow and that's going to make me into the beautiful person that I am forever striving to be. And so when it comes to weight loss, those things you need for weight loss. We as women, we criticize ourselves all day long. So could you imagine if you're doing this all day long? You're fat. Ugh. Look in the mirror. Look at your feet. Look at your shoes. Look at your blah, 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 all day long. So when you look at that as, you know what? You're beautiful. You look really nice in that skirt today. Y'all know I'm big on turning myself into 2 people. I talk to myself all day. You know why? Because I am the only person who knows exactly how I feel and how I'm going to interpret or react to things. I am the best person to talk to me. So I talk to her. And here's my little thing that I do. I talk to her all day. I talk to her all day long because I give her direction. And so with me being grateful for things, it just opens up my entire life for more things to come through. And so now in relation to weight loss, it allows you to say, you know what? I did really good at breakfast time today. Even if you didn't do well for the rest of the day, if you focus on the parts that you didn't do well on, guess what? You're going to repeat them tomorrow. If you focus on that you did really, really good with your first meal of the day, then guess what? Your first meal may be really good and your second meal tomorrow may be really, really good because you are making memories, positive memories when you are grateful for all the things that happen to you. And so I want y'all to connect that feeling to like a Christmas morning for those of you who celebrate Christmas or birthdays, or when you know that something really good is going to happen, when you know that you're getting on a plane to go to Jamaica tomorrow morning. You sleep a little different, don't you? When your kids know that Christmas is the next day, they sleep a little bit. I'm sorry, they're not sleeping, are they? They can't even sleep because they're so excited about, oh my goodness, what is going to be under the tree tomorrow for me when I wake up. Why can't we keep that feeling all the time? Why don't you utilize those emotions and those feelings to get you where you want to be? It's so simple that we just look, it just goes right over our head. We don't even think about it. Utilize those feelings, emotions, all of your senses, those good feelings about yourself and about things that are happening around you, and be grateful for those things, because then you are really and truly opening yourself up for more things to come. So grateful is a part of my signature method, my Cute, Curvy, Confident mindset makeover method. That's why I don't care if it's long. I had somebody say, that's really long, but guess what? But I mean it. And I mean every single word. And so if I'm grateful for that, and that is what helped me to get to where I am today, absolutely. It's a long name. Okay, you're all right. You're all right. Okay, so, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Y'all see me with this shirt on all day. I live, eat, and breathe my brand because I stand by it. And it's important. And I'm grateful for it because I've been able to help women that look in the mirror and don't necessarily like the way they look. They actually like what they see now. And so when you're able to wake up in the morning and feel amazing, guess what you do? You transfer that to other people. That energy goes out. And some people, you know, they may not take it in right away, but eventually you're changing lives. And so for me, it is a sense of purpose, completion. I'm grateful for every single person. I may have said, you know, oh, I want 50 people to be in my coaching group. And maybe I only get 12. But instead of me looking like I didn't get all the people that I wanted, you know how I look at it? Oh my gosh, God gave me these 12 beautiful people that are going to mesh, that are going to support one another. It was meant to be. Those 12 people were meant to be together. And if you look at your life in that way, I'm telling you, the weight loss probably has nothing to do, not weight loss, but your weight, your unwanted weight, most likely has nothing to do with how you eat, what you're eating, right? It has everything to do with in here. And being grateful is one of those things that will help you to change in here and in here to get you to where you want to be. And it's really just common sense. But a lot of us don't utilize it because we feel like, well, that doesn't make sense because that would be easy to do. Well, how do you lose 50 pounds by just thinking nicely about it? The same way you think negative about it and you attract it. Energy doesn't know whether it's positive or negative. If you constantly think about something that's always happening, that's not happy or bad, you attract it all the time. And I use this example often. You'll hear a song and it'll just be in your head. All of a sudden, you hear a song everywhere. Or you see a car and you may say, oh, that car is nice. I like that. You progress, transferring that energy. That car looks nice. Next thing you know, you see that car all over the place. It's a law of attraction. And so it goes the same way with gratitude. If you are grateful for things, you attract more things to be grateful for. And so I'm doing good now, y'all. I'm doing good. I am at 8:14. I said I was going to try to cut down my Cute, Curvy, Confident convos to like 15 minutes because y'all know I always have on my educator's hat. I don't want to teach you skills that's going to have me on here for a half an hour, 45 minutes. You got the 3 things to be grateful for. There are 3 things to help you to connect being grateful to weight loss. So 1 is reaching your goals. It has staying power. It will help you to be motivated all the time and not just for a couple of days, right? And number 2, you're able to accept criticism or even from yourself. Instead of you looking at it as, I should say, effective criticism, you look at it as effective instead of just plain criticism, and you take it and you grow from it. And then the last element of gratitude and weight loss is you attract more things to be grateful for. So because I mentioned the vibration tonight, I think I'm going to talk about vibrations next week. And I'm going to give you 1 tip. I want you to try it, and I want you to try this and try it before we come back next Thursday at 8 p.m. So you can share. Y'all know what? I may not be here because guess what? It's my anniversary. Now that I think about it, maybe I'll do I can think about things for days. I'll decide if I'm going to do vibration next week or the following week. But in between that time, what I would like for you to do is take your shoes off and go outside and let your feet touch the earth. I'm going to let y'all think about that for a second. We have been out of touch with Mother Earth, and I'm telling you, something as simple as being out in the sun and letting your feet touch the earth so that earth's energy and vibration comes into your body and into your being. We've been cut off from that because we wear shoes everywhere. And when I first started getting into it, I was like, well, where am I going to find some clean dirt? Y'all know me. I'm like, I don't know people walking their dogs over here and all that stuff. Can't think about that. Okay, I'm not saying go out and find some dirty dirt. Y'all know what I mean. Go in your backyard. You know what's in your backyard. You don't have to travel somewhere to find this clean patch of earth. Go into your backyard. And guess what? Push comes to shove, you can walk on the cement. Because you still will have that connection to the earth. And I'm telling you, hey, Tanya, hey, gorgeous. I'm telling you, your vibration will rise up. So I think I'm going to do that 2 weeks from today. And I think I'm going to bring my husband on here next Thursday. Y'all see that smile? I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for him. And we are celebrating 34 years as a couple. We've been together since the 10th grade. And so we still celebrate our dating anniversary. So I think I'm going to put him on a spot next week. And we're going to come on together. We're going to talk about how he supported me in losing the weight. Now, like I said, we've been together since the 10th grade. What teenage boy do y'all know that would want to date a girl who was as heavy as I was? You know, no shade to me, but I also have to be honest. What boy would want to date a girl and I was like over 400 pounds in high school, but it was just something about me, girl. He saw this cuteness or something. I don't know what he saw. Y'all can ask him on Thursday. Okay. I'm going to sign off. Thank you again for showing up. If you are watching this on a replay, comment replay for me. I'm going to be uploading this to my YouTube. You can follow my YouTube, Daryl Inspires, and come and look at all the shows that you missed, because I come on every Thursday night at 8 p.m. You can follow me on Instagram, Cute Curvy Confident on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok as Daryl Inspires. Y'all know I get everywhere. A boy who's very wise to see the inside. Oh, that's cute. I have to show that. Let me show that. Sherry Berry. Let me tell y'all about Sherry Berry. Y'all know you just meet a genuine person that's very sweet. That is Sherry Berry. You're right. He must have been, because he really, and I would ask him, I would just straight up ask him, like, what in the world? And he would say, I just liked you. I don't know what it was. And so that's how, sometimes you're just a kindred spirit with someone. And I don't take that for granted at all. Not at all. And guess what? We are renewing our vows next year. We just decided on it. And I told my children, I feel like I haven't been married or something. Why am I so excited about this wedding and I'm already married? And then I realized it hit me. When I got married, I was 580 pounds when I got married. And so we didn't do a lot of things. My dress was all right. I had it made, but it wasn't a dress that I would have picked out if I was this size. You know what I mean? We didn't do a first dance because I couldn't stand up that long. And so we're going to do it again. Yay. Go to the chapel and we're gonna get married. So I'm like so excited, like y'all must think I'm crazy. Okay, I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you for showing up. Remember, it is your time. When? Now. Take it before it's too late. I'm telling you, you don't know when your last day is. Do not spend the rest of your time down here on this earth where you can make a difference in somebody's life. And it only has to be one person. It doesn't have to be thousands of people, right? Take the time. You're not promised another day. And so my goal always with my clients is I don't start with dieting, because y'all know I don't do that, right? I don't start with that. I don't even start with, maybe you should try plant-based, or maybe you should try intermittent fasting. I don't start with that in my signature program. I start here and I start here. Because once you change these two things, you can do anything. I don't care what it is, you can do it. So it is your time now. Take it. All right, guys, have a good night's sleep, and I will see you guys next week at 8 p.m. Bye.